The Chrysler M-Body platform was introduced in 1977 and remained in production until 1989. Sporting a coupe, the LeBaron Medallion, the sedan, which will be spoken of soon, and the wagon for 1977 to 1981 models were commonly referred to the LeBaron wagons. Powered by a 5.2-liter 318 cubic inch V8, it was one of the longest-lasting body-on-frame Chrysler rear-wheel drive V8 platforms. In this case, we will be taking a look at a rather preserved example from 1987, the third one from the final year of production. The Mopar M platform was shared with all three of the corporate siblings. The Dodge variant was known as the Diplomat. Although basic compared to the more luxurious Fifth Avenue, these sold rather well to the American public in the late 1970s to early 1990s. Families who just weren't ready to shuffle off the idea of a rear-wheel driver with a decent-sized V8 engine. The Diplomat was the downsized replacement for the Dodge St. Regis. The middle-tier M-Body was the Plymouth Grand Fury. This platform revision saw heavy use in the taxi, rental, and police interceptor fleets for many years. Although, again, still not as luxurious as the upscale Fifth Avenue, the Grand Fury was still a very capable and decent car for the fleet buyer. This vehicle replaced the Grand Fury III. And finally, the Chrysler Fifth Avenue, or Chrysler New Yorker Fifth Avenue, or should I say Chrysler Fifth Avenue Edition. Confused yet? Okay, I was too. But believe it or not, the M-Body Fifth Avenue, as we shall call it for this video, was renamed at least 3 times throughout its lifespan. During that time, the Chrysler Plymouth Dodge cars saw little revisions but still had minor adjustments, mostly in the form of packaging materials and safety equipment. In 1989, when the M-Body cars was finally discontinued, the car was one of the last V8 passenger cars still sporting a 2-barrel Holley carburetor, while at the same time being equipped with a driver's side SRS airbag as standard equipment. The SRS airbag was only offered in the 1989 model years. In 1976, Chrysler was in serious trouble. The oil shortage and skyrocketed gas prices was taking a major toll on the American buyer, who insisted that quality and fuel economy be built right into one package. The last generation Chrysler New Yorker Brougham was still massive, coming in at almost 15 feet long and sporting either a 440 cubic inch V8 or a lean burn 400. These vehicles became very slow in sales, and Chrysler knew they had to downsize. In early 1979, they introduced a somewhat smaller New Yorker built on the Chrysler R platform. Although they sold, it was not enough to turn the tide for Chrysler, and the R body would be discontinued after 3 short model years. When Lee Iacocca came on board with Chrysler in 1978, he said they immediately needed to downsize drastically, but there wasn't a whole lot of money at the time to go around, so they had to work with what they had. The answer for the buyer who still wanted a V8 driving rear-wheel drive passenger car was the revised Aspen Volare platform, now known as the Chrysler M-Bodies.
I enjoy making money and spending it, but not foolishly. I drive Chrysler Fifth Avenue. Even with all its standard features and comfortable big car ride, it's still priced less than Buick Electra or Olds 98 Regency, and it's the only car at its price with a $550 protection plan. Chrysler Fifth Avenue. It just may be the finest luxury car value in the country. And I never argue with success.
Go with the winner, Mentor Chrysler Plymouth in Fort Worth.
The complete ones. New Yorker Fifth Avenue and Cordova. The New Yorker Fifth Avenue, truly impressive value in a luxury car. Imagine 43 standard luxury features. And the classic Cordova, the most exceptional value in a personal luxury car. This Cordova is equipped with 21 luxury features. Both are protected for 5 years or 50,000 miles. The complete ones from Chrysler.
Comparatively speaking, between the big three, not referring to the Chrysler cars, but referring to the big three, Ford, Cadillac, and Chrysler, the Chrysler was the underdog of the American luxury sedans, although it did sell reasonably well during its market share of around 180,000 units in its peak sales records. The Chrysler Corporation was not necessarily trying to go after the big three in a full whole. They were just trying to grab what they could in the niche markets. If you remember what John Davis said in one particular clipping, in 1989, he suggested that Chrysler was basically trying to survive.
The answer lies in a basic Chrysler marketing strategy. Find product niches that other manufacturers are ignoring and fill them with models that can be developed at modest cost. Such is the reasoning behind the Dodge Dynasty and Chrysler New Yorker.
Which they were. And also, Lee Iacocca even had his own input when it came to his production of cars.
If a manufacturer doesn't have enough confidence in the quality of what he makes, he doesn't have the right to ask you to buy it. And it doesn't make any difference what he makes. Washing machines, toasters, or roller skates. Me, I'm in the car business. And I've been saying for a long time that Chrysler makes cars that are as good, if not better, than anything coming out of America, Europe, or Japan. Now, to show you the kind of confidence we have in the quality of our products, right now, when you buy any new Chrysler, Plymouth, or Dodge American-built passenger car, Chrysler will protect your investment 3 ways. 1, a 5-year or 50,000-mile protection plan on the engine and powertrain. 2, 5 years or 50,000 miles rust-proof protection on the outside of the car. 3, 5-year or 50,000-mile free scheduled maintenance. Now, that's confidence. But let's face it, if we don't believe in our products, why should you? So, if you can find better protection, take it. If you can find a better car, buy it.
Folks, I hope you enjoyed taking an in-depth look at the Chrysler M-Body platform and a little bit of its brief history of what the vehicle was about, how it came to be, and also showing you this wonderful Survivor that I came across at my local dealership. This video was sponsored by McCarty Daniel Dodge in Bentonville, Arkansas, who graciously allowed me to come out and do a video of this beautiful Survivor 1987 Chrysler Fifth Avenue. If you want to have any information or contact inventory, be sure to check the comment section below where I'll be leaving a link to their website and their contact information if you're interested in looking at any newer vehicles, or if, so to say, they get one of these cars in again, you can find out how to get in touch with them and buy one. So thanks again, McCarty Daniel Dodge in Bentonville, Arkansas, for letting me come out and take a look at this underappreciated classic certified 1987 Chrysler Fifth Avenue. And again, everyone, if you enjoyed this video, be sure to follow the channel, as there will probably be more in-depth reviews like this particular vehicle talking about different unique platforms of underappreciated classics in the near future, along with my regularly scheduled content. Till next time, this is Underappreciated Classics, out.